In this video, I'm going to go over EazyBot and is it low risk or high risk? What is the risk involved in using EazyBot? Now, before we get started, nothing in this video is financial advice and you should always do your own due diligence. I want to show you a bit of history of my results since I started using EazyBot starting from September. So if I look at my returns here, so this is my trading profits plus commissions that I earned. That's given me a return of 56.78% for September. Then October, I got a 51.21% return. And so far in November, I've got 35.26%. So EazyBot works. That's the first thing I want to get out of the way. So now let's have a look at the risk involved and let's have a look at how you earn your money. So let's first off have a look at how you earn your money. Now, with EazyBot, you can set up trading robots. So at the moment, I've got 4 trading robots set up. Now, to get those trading robots to work, you need to connect an exchange like Binance or KuCoin to EazyBot. So if I come up to these 2 lines here in the left-hand corner, and then what I'm going to do is go down to my exchanges. So the API keys that I've connected to EazyBot are for Binance. So that means I'm giving EazyBot access to my Binance account. So how risky is that? So the first risk is, could EazyBot just withdraw my funds out of my Binance account? The short answer to that is a big fat no. They cannot withdraw your balance from Binance or from the exchange that you're using and take your balance away from you. Just can't do it because it's set up with API keys. And I'm going to show you those in a moment. But those API keys only allow them to trade. It does not allow them to do any withdrawals. Even if their website's hacked, there is a zero risk of my funds being taken out of Binance via EazyBot. So let's look now how EazyBot are actually connected to my exchange, in this case Binance. So let's just click on this to add a new exchange just to show you. So what EazyBot need is obviously once you've chosen the exchange, you've got Binance.us and KuCoin. So I've got Binance.com. Now what EazyBot need is they need an API key and this secret key. And then that will allow them to connect to my exchange. And as I said, it doesn't matter if their website's hacked because the way that the API key is set up inside Binance, it doesn't allow withdrawal. So let's go over to Binance. And here we are on the API management. And if I click on here, create a new API, and I'm just going to put in here demo and do next. Now, when I set my API keys up, I have to put in an email code plus a Google Authenticator to actually get the API key set up. So here's the API key. Now, that's public. Everybody can see that. But this secret key, if you haven't got that secret key, you cannot get in here. And I can only see this one time. Once I've got that key and popped it into, in this case, EazyBot, I won't see that key again. So there's only one time it's going to be seen. If we look here, when I've set up my key, so I would copy this key and this secret key and put that inside EazyBot in those 2 boxes there. And then obviously I'd give it a name and I'd click save. Now coming back to the API keys, there's a few other things that I'm going to do to protect myself that EazyBot tell me to do. So I'm going to click on edit restrictions. Now they're saying all you've got to do is put a tick in this box that says enable spot and margin trading. Withdrawing, they cannot withdraw. There's no tick in that box. So this API key, it doesn't matter if you get these API keys now from this video and you put them in and you connect to them, you cannot withdraw my funds. So even you watching this video can't withdraw my funds because I've not put a tick in that box there. And if I come down even more and I go down here, go back to EazyBot, they say get these IP addresses. So these IP addresses, everybody has an IP address. Every computer server around the world have a particular IP address that is only associated to that computer. So if I copy that and I take that back over to Binance and I pop that in there and now click confirm. So again, this API key, so if you got my API keys up here, these secret key up here and this key here, if you stop the video and you copied that, if your IP address is not in the list, you cannot withdraw my funds, period. So it doesn't, not only can't EazyBot get my funds, but you can't get my funds either. You have to have your IP address needs to be whitelisted here. So again, the chances of anybody taking my funds out of my Binance account via EazyBot is practically zero. And again, even somebody watching this video that got this key and got this secret key still cannot get my funds, because they'd have to be whitelisted here. And even if they was whitelisted here, they can't get my funds because I've not got a tick in this box here, this one here that says enable withdraw. They cannot withdraw my funds. I can't stress that enough. So we've established now that there's a zero risk of EazyBot withdrawing my funds out of my Binance account. So the next risk that we need to look at, what happens if EazyBot buy a trade when the price is high and then the price just plummets? So let's look at an example. These green arrows are buys and the red arrows are sells. So if you look here, EazyBot bought here and it bought again and it bought again. You might say, well, the price keeps dropping. Why does it keep buying? And if the price drops all the way down here and stays down here for the next 5 years, there's no way you would think that there could be a profit made. Well, that's not the case with EazyBot, because EazyBot have a unique formula where they do dollar cost averaging, but they also, when they buy in, they say that they can handle a 74% drop in the market, meaning that even if the price, if they bought in up here, and the price dropped down here, they can still make a profit. Well, how is that possible? It's because EazyBot doesn't buy one trade and wait for that trade to make a profit. It can buy a trade, it could buy another trade, and then it could buy another trade. And if you look here, there's lots of green arrows of where it's buying, but there's also lots of red arrows where it's actually selling. And it's making profits on these red arrows because they're from previous buys. And so what it does is it banks some of that profit to bring down the price that you bought in up here. Now, I can't go into too much detail about the trading strategy, but what I'll do is I'll show you it quickly inside EazyBot. Now, when you set up a new robot, if we look down the bottom here, we've got the trading strategy. And I'm not going to go too much detail because this would be too long of a video. But basically, the robot's looking to take a profit at 1.5%. That will trigger the bot to take some profits. But then the bot, instead of taking the profits at 1.5%, it's got to wait for a pullback or a retracement of 0.5%. So the minimum profit it could take is 1%. Now, it's got all these trades that it uses, they call them covers, to actually buy and sell in the market. And so when you set up your trading robot, let's say you set up with $600 that you wanted to trade with, it's going to use $20 of that $600 to do the first trade. And then it's going to go down, and if that price drops by 2%, so now the price is dropped by 4%, it's now going to buy another buy-in at $11. Then it's then going to do another buy-in when the price drops again. So now the price is dropped by 6% and it's bought in. Now the price has got to drop by 8%, and it can keep going in and buying. Now, while it's doing that buying, no chart just goes down. You always get this up and down movement. As you can see, this chart really, in theory, has gone down, but it's not gone down in one straight line. It goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. It makes bigger downs, but then it always has a pull up. And as you can see here, this did a sell, a sell, a sell, a sell, a sell. So it sold lots that it bought before. There's a ton of red arrows on there and a ton of green arrows on there. And as you can see, it's bought down here, sold up there. Bought down here, sold up there. Bought down here, sold up there. But in general, this chart is going down, but the bot's still making a profit. And it used some of that profit to bring down the price of trades that it can't sell. So overall, when the bot finishes trading and it closes the trade once and for all, it may have made 2 trades, a buy and a sell, but it may have made 100 buys and 100 sells. It may have made 100 buys and 50 sells. When the bot finishes, it finishes with a profit. So there's a very low risk of the bot not making a profit unless the price went down in a straight line and never went up at all at any period while it was going down. And I've never ever seen a trading chart where you just get a green line like that one, that line there, where it drops down here. And it just keeps going forever in one straight line. It never does that. It always has an up and it always has a down. And that gives EazyBot's robot the chance to have a trade open. It may be open for some time, but when it finishes trading, it makes a profit. So EazyBot is designed to make a profit even in a bear market. And that's a unique thing that EazyBot have. So right up until this point, we've established that there's practically zero risk with using EazyBot. So let's now look at the next possible risk. Now, every time EazyBot makes a winning trade for you, you have to pay a fee, and that's called a service charge. They take a percentage of that profit that you have to pay them. So how do you pay them, and what's the risk? So if we come into my EazyBot account and we go to the wallet, so I'm going to go to my wallet. I've actually deposited in here a sum of money, and at the moment I've got $24.81 inside EazyBot. So they could, in theory, just take that money off me. That money is put inside there so that they can charge me for the winning trades. And as you can see there, it says service fee, 15% deducted from trade, and it gives you the number of the trade and the date when the trade was closed and the profit. And I had to pay that fee. That was the fee I paid, and that was 15% of the profit. That fee comes out of this balance. And if I don't have a balance in here, I can't use the trading robot. So the risk here is that they can take that money. They could block me out of my account and they could take that $24 off me. I'm prepared to take that risk. Now, on top of all the low risk with using EazyBot, there's even a lower risk because you can create a free account and still earn money. Now, I'm a VIP member. As you can see there, it says subscription level VIP. Now, you don't have to create that VIP membership, but I want to show you a user's account where they're free and they're still making money. So you can see here, I'm in this user's account and their subscription level is free. It says there free inside that green button. So if I come up to their wallet, go up to these lines and then go down to my wallet, they've got a balance of $5.02. But if you look here, they've earned a commission generated of $4 from level 1. They've got another commission here of 20 cents. They've actually withdrawn out of this account $132. That was made up from commissions below. So they've got a free account and they've earned $132. So you can create a free account with EazyBot, and you can do that by using the link below this video. Click that link. It will take you over to a place where you can create a free account. You can have a look round, but you can also earn money for free. I know that sounds crazy, but you really can earn an income for free. You've got to do a little bit of work for it. If you want to know how to do that, leave me a comment below the video and I'll tell you how to earn money for free using EazyBot. If you like what you've seen so far, make sure you create a free account. In my opinion, EazyBot is practically risk-free. This is not financial advice and you should always do your own due diligence. But if you like this type of content, make sure you give me the thumbs up. Click on that subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber, and click the bell notification so you get notified when I upload a new video. You have a fantastic day. Click the link, create a free account, and I'll speak to you soon in another video. Bye now.